Hello everyone and welcome, I am Brogman, and today I am showing off my Minecraft world on PlayStation. This is my main Minecraft world and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a world tour. So this is the jungle that we spawn in. This is where Cody spawns every time he dies and Adam decides to break his bed. That's a fun fact. So just a heads up about some of the things in this world. If you're easily offended, maybe don't watch this because we do some really weird stuff on this world that might not be completely approved by everyone. So on this world, I've built this world originally with Cody and me, um, and we just wanted to start a Minecraft world on our own, but others started to join. The next two to join were Kyle and Cody's cousin, and my brother Jake, and next was Kyle's brother Adam, and their cousin Noah and Evan. Recently, we got another player on this world named Tyler. Hopefully, he's going to build some cool stuff. But we're always just improving this world a lot. We built a lot of stuff on this world, as you can already see from a lot of what you've already seen. Starting off, this is my house, the very first house that was made on this server. Um, it hasn't changed a lot. These furnaces have been here the whole time. These chests, they're all organized with all my stuff, and quite a bit of mining. And yes, it's not a lot, but it's a nice little house. It's called the OG Boathouse, and there's a cactus farm on top of it because that kills phantoms, and phantoms are the bane of existence on our world. But up here, this is our town square, as we call it. It's not really the middle of the map, but this was once the middle of the map when most of this started. The main thing about this is the notice board here. Every time something happens on this world, we have to write it down here. So, yeah. Otherwise, we do random stuff like blank 'em and spank 'em, Sun Tzu. Yeah, that happens. And we have another notice board. We just build a lot of random stuff. I'm not necessarily going in order of what was built in this world, but I'll tell you what, that boathouse was the very first thing that was built in the world. And I don't know, I'll let you know when it's the first couple, like this one. This is Kyle's town hall. Every house that Kyle has built in this world is all the same looking. This is where he used to live, but he doesn't really have a main house. But he does have a base where all of his houses are connected. And he has a little basement here that is connected to some other stuff. We built so many things here that things just connect so well. And it's really satisfying to just build on this world and make connections. But building in this area is a bit laggy now, but we have built a new area that we build stuff in, which I'll show you later. The second building that was built here, I can tell you, is the automated wheat farm. This is a wheat farm that nobody ever replaces the crops in, but what's supposed to happen is the crops are growing in there, then you pull this lever, water comes down into the hopper, into the chest. And then it's not really automated because you have to replace the seeds there. I don't know. Cody built it, blame him. But I knew this was just a yes build from the get-go. And this here used to be my wheat farm because this is our cow farm. The cow farm. Simple. And this is where we got food, leather, and I was trying to enchant, and I didn't have enough wheat from this automated wheat farm. And I just made a protest out here. This was originally a farm that I used out here to feed the cows and actually get leather so I can enchant my stuff. But the world's pretty progressed now, so that's all history. But Then we have our Shid farm. This is our last panda remaining. We did have another panda. I'll tell you about him later. But next up, we have the basement here. This is where a lot of stuff went down, like the room of spooky magic. This is where we do all of our enchanting, and this is all of our recipes and stuff. And this is where the original um, enchanting table was, and it's probably one of the least used ones in this world. But this is our nether portal, and this connects to Kyle's house as well, and that just kind of right here, it just kind of goes out to my house. See? Connections. Connections are amazing. And other than that, in the basement, there is this whole area. This is where we originally mined, and it's our caves for days. This is a tunnel to one of their houses. This is the subway station. But the reason why this is so close to the ground here, you'll notice that all of this is wood. That's because that's the ceiling for this area. And the reason why it's so close is because originally when this world started, when it was just me and Cody, we had a lot of creepers blow up. This was our main area. We were still trying to build the house. And this was the main area where everything was happening. There were a lot of creepers that blew up, and it just made this hole. And when we finally got the obsidian to make another portal, we just decided to put it in that hole, which turned out to not really be that good of an idea because it's so close. But we made it work in the end, and now it's our town square. So, the subway station here, I built this. This was originally Cody's house, this fountain right here. Cody built, but he did not he did not do a good job of upkeep in the place because eventually I took it over because he was so dissatisfied. He didn't know what to do with this, but I made Cody move out of the house that we were living in so he can make his own house, and it was this. But then he moved out, and eventually I got to building this. This was all my build here. But we have minecarts going to the Merc district. We have a whole bunch of districts that the minecarts are connected to watchtowers in each district. There's also the XP farm, which goes over to that mushroom biome. We had that. That was our first XP farm because I accidentally threw my enchanted diamond pick into lava, and that was not a fun time. So we had to make this XP farm quick. Then it was really easy to find though, because it was around the surface, so I knew there was a zombie spawner in there. So that was an easy one to make. Other than that, we have the waterfront district, the pass by district, and the skeleton spawner, which Jake made. Uh, Nobody really uses it. We don't need bones or anything like that, and it's not really used as an XP farm either. So it's mainly for getting supplies. Over here, this is the cow farm again, and I can show you the underside of the cow farm. This is where you put all the resources. This is where the wheat is for when you want to breed the cows, and then this is what you use to if you want to kill the tenderizer, because it makes the raw beef into cooked beef, and so you don't have to put it in a furnace. So that's really nice. There's phantoms. Awesome. Then you just hit this button, and sometimes cows come in there. I don't know how they do, but they do sometimes. It's kind of annoying. So that's just kind of the town square here. This is the bridge to the XP farm. As you can see, the minecart goes all the way down there. There's a big tower over there. That was the platform for when I had my elytra wings until they eventually got too worn out to even use anymore. So I don't use those anymore because we have these minecarts, but I'm waiting for a time where I actually can defeat the Ender Dragon a couple more times to get an end city so I can get another elytra wings, if that's even possible on console. This wool block, that was the first block that was ever placed in this whole area because Cody was trying to find his way over here, and he's really blind, so I had to put a whole wool block up there that was dark. That was a dark oak tree at the time that I just put there, and I put a torch on it so Cody can actually see it. And then we have our Kyle's farmhouse, which is not really a farmhouse anymore. It's our slave area. We have slaves in our village, so we trade with all of them. They all have unique names. There's Saggy Cheeks. This is a wandering trader. We don't want him. This is Shrek. This is Nutsack. And Shithead. This one's not even a villager. It's a flying piece of shit. This is how much we hate Phantom. That's what we just capture Phantom. Call him a flying piece of shit. This is Tom. Gustav. We have Dormammu, so when we want to trade with him, you can be like, Dormammu, I've come to bargain. It's pretty clever. This one is Francis and Carl. Yeah, the first couple of names were really weird until we got to the normal names. This is how weird we do our stuff around here. But down here is kind of like the beach. Kyle originally built this to flex on Cody's house because this was all Cody's land and this was his to build on. It's everybody's land. So Kyle just started building this house here because he wanted to spite Cody like that. And it actually turned out pretty nice. This is the original tunnel to get into Kyle's main base. And I can show you that. It's supposed to be secret, but it's really not secret because you take the nether portal and for some reason this is the one it connects to when you exit. So yeah, this is just kind of Kyle's underwater base. Looks really nice though. This is his arena that he built. I'll show you guys that. I'll go in there later. But this is still kind of under maintenance. He's been working a lot Codyland. This is Goodville, but he's been working in Codyland to try to make that area look less yee, I guess. This is his bedroom signs that I told Cody to put in everybody's houses. That I'll explain later why I did that. But yeah, that's the arena, and this is the nether portal that we always spawn out of. This is his mailbox, so this is straight cum that I gave to Kyle because I built the mailbox and that was a test. And down here is the entrance to the arena from Kyle's house. So if we go over, you can see, well, this is the ticket booth first of all. And there's a cat in here apparently. But yeah, this is a whole arena. Is also our slime farm because slimes spawn in here. Like these really weak ones, they'll just go on the magma blocks and they'll die. I think this one's about to do that right now. Yeah, go. Join your brother. There you go. And the best part is that the items don't even despawn. They just stay there. So, or they do despawn, but they don't get destroyed by the magma block. So, it's supposed to be an arena, but I've spawned there sometimes. And next up, this is our Merc district that that the subway station connected to. So the first thing to show off in this area is Adam's place. This is Adam's house right here. This is where we used to have Professor Shidpant, which was the other panda in this world who died because there were a couple creeper explosions out here. You can still kind of see it through the paved path there. But there were a couple creeper explosions and Adam wanted to show everybody how much damage was caused. So he just had everybody come over, and I don't know where he would get shot from. Over here. Well, heck him. Adam wanted to show everybody, so everybody was crowded over here. And then Kyle and Adam kind of got into a fight, and for some reason, Adam killed Professor Shidpant. For some reason. I have no idea how that even happened. Um, it was a really sad moment for us all, though. But yeah, this is his house. This is drugs AF because Adam likes his drugs. Um, I don't know what this is. That's just a room. And this is the only house with a toilet. This is completely working toilet made by Adam, and it's pretty cool, I gotta say. What a neat build. And yeah, it's just your normal house. This is his nether portal, and this goes down to Kyle's underwater base. Every single one of Kyle's houses and this house connects to Kyle's underwater base. And then we have our subway station here again, and that just kind of connects. And I just put this right on Adam's house because I don't know. It worked really well. I needed it to connect somehow. This used to be a potato farm that Slime's always stomped out, but now it is the entrance to the subway station and Professor Shitpants' grave, which a graveyard is being worked on. It's a work in progress yet. But yeah, let's continue down the Merc District. That was our first house that we built. Past this, for the longest time, there was nothing, but now we have all of this, and it's kind of crazy. There was a tunnel that connected Adam's house to the original land, which I can show you guys later. But this is the better shitter for explosive shits, and as you can see, everything kind of exploded down here because Kyle set up TNT, and that blew up Cody, I believe, or someone. I don't remember. But then this is Evan's house that is uncompleted because every house that he builds is uncompleted, apparently. This is also nothing, but down here we get a good view of our conduit. Hell yeah. We have about 8 conduits on this world, I believe, in total. I'm not completely sure about that number, maybe more, but I don't think it's less. This is the impost, because originally, like I said, for the longest time there was nothing out here, but then Kyle made this outpost that was supposed to be an outpost, but it kind of got engulfed by buildings. So now this is an impost because it was originally an outpost. Get it? It's funny. Also, for some reason, Kyle always builds his house over lava pools. And I don't know how he finds them, but it's just, I don't know. But if we continue this way, this is the watchtower that the railroad is connected to the subway over there. Then we have Cody's house that he built after the EES cave was done. And this house has been Detroited multiple times, as you can see. It's Detroited again. Basically, Detroiting is, I don't know, just destroying his stuff, I guess. But this really isn't his main house, even though... Okay, Cody was complaining about how he didn't have cobblestone or anything, even though he still has all this. He's a whack kid. But back when he lived in Goodville, he had kelp, and he was the main kelp distributor, even though nobody needed kelp. So, thanks, Cody. Really helpful contribution there. And then, yeah, up here, it's up here. It's an attic looking ass. Cody claims to have built this place completely by himself, but that was obvious that he didn't since it looks so nice, and we eventually got him to say that he did copy a picture to make this house. So yeah, Cody's kind of a liar. And it was so good, in fact, that we built 2 more of the same exact house and called it completely original because, you know, it is completely original. We didn't copy it from anywhere, Cody. It's the exact same thing as before. And originally Cody had armor stands, so yeah. If you don't know, there's a limit to how many armor stands you can actually have in the world, because apparently having too many armor stands breaks the game. And this one was Jake's, and then we move over here. This one is Kyle's. He doesn't have a door because a supercharged creeper blew it up over here, and we didn't have the resources to be able to... I'm yawning again, holy moly! to build it back. Now I'm damn crying. Oh my god. I need to breathe. It's too much talking. I can't breathe. I'm keeping yawning. Alright. But this connects to the underwater base again, even though you could have definitely seen nothing. This is open here. Yeah, it's clever. It's super clever. Yeah, Kyle changed up his house a little bit from Cody's, but yeah, it looks nicer than Cody's. I think we go around this way. This one over here, Evan started building this, completely copying a blacksmith house, but he didn't finish that one either, so cool. And then we move over here. Oh yeah, there's my song. Yeah, this is warning, do not enter, very spooky. And then you go in here and it's push if you dare, and then it starts the song, which if I push it again, it's going to loop along with what is playing right now. Oh man. I just started building that just for a gimmicky thing, and now it's just there. So again, over here, this loops back to Adam's place. And the original tunnel right here, this went back to Town Square. But over here is the tool shed. This is where you need to get anything that you want. This is completely free to take anything that you want. And nobody ever uses it. I built this just so I can have like a secondary storage that I really don't need, but nobody took what was in here, so that's just kind of there. And that over there, yes, this is the town square here. But that one over there, this is one of Kyle's other houses, Kyle's motherfucking tower. And this is literally a tower straight to the top of the world. And we have an easier route to get up there by using this here water elevator that goes straight up, right into it. Also, it is good to note that you should not go up here while there are phantoms, because phantoms suck. And yeah, it's a long way up. But now here is the top of the world. We couldn't build anything up here. This right here is the beacon, because the beacon needs to go straight up to the sky, and that was blocking that. I can show you the exact location of the beacon, but there's just a tree up here that I put for no reason. It's pretty awesome. And right here is the drop. So what you do, you stand on here, you push the button, it doesn't work because the game lags, and it goes straight down. Don't move, otherwise you'll die. And you go straight up, and it works just like that. Yeah, we put these torches here because that's like the max height that you go at. And make sure you don't fall back down, otherwise you're going to have to take a long journey back up. Well, yeah, that's straight to the top of the world, down to the bottom, and didn't line up very well with the path, so I mean, there's just a big hole next to the path that you're going to have to deal with, but it's not too bad. This part wasn't risen originally, but then I built the tool shed, and yeah, below all this is just all that stone that was used there, like right here. And this is the automated wheat farm. This is the redstone. Cody didn't have access to the redstone. I changed up the redstone a little bit, so I had to make that entrance. But other than that, if we keep on going, this is our pass by district. This is the watchtower there. This one is Jake's house, and you have to ring the bell before you enter. Boom, you can enter. And I think, did redstone just trigger a bell? Hold up. Wait. Huh? Okay, I don't even know how that happened. So yeah, this is Jake's garbage disposal. As you can see, you dispose of stuff there. But yeah, this is his main house. This used to not be his main house, but then he needed a different house from what the original one was. And this right here is our beacon. So again, another fancy water elevator. Okay, I don't know what this is. I didn't see anything about that. So yeah, this is our beacon down here. We haven't had time to make some diamond blocks. We're just that rich. We're just that stinking rich. But yeah, I had the speed booster going on there, so now we have speed boosts going on throughout Goodville constantly. Through most parts of it, at least. And then over here is just the basement. And again, it comes up. Connections, connections, connections. Awesome. And over here is our hotel. And this is called the Rainforest Hotel because right here, whenever it rains, it just rains here. Blocks don't stop it, it just rains here. There's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, this is the hotel for when new people sleep here. Right here, you get a nice jam outside while you sleep, or you can be over here. And um, these beds are backwards. I don't think I did that. But this one is my build. I built this. I like making buildings look nice. Whenever you see a nice looking building, it's possibly mine. It's likely to be mine. And this one here is the Lavaside Tavern because we had the Lava Mountain. And I should probably explain the Lava Mountains because it's just um, secondhand to me now that they're there. So Kyle, whenever he sees a mountain, he's just gotta engulf it in flames. He just has to put lava on it, and it's just gotta be like that. Which is why we have the lava mountains over there. Those were the two original lava mountains, and then he did the one over here when it wasn't really part of Goodville. Then it became part of Goodville, and same with that one. Um, so yeah, down here is our waterfront district, which that's my house again. That's where we started. This is our dome. This is when Jake entered the world when it was just me and Cody. And he wanted to flex on Cody with his farm. So he decided, hey, let's just build this ginormous area where we can get infinite wheat or any resources that we want to. And yeah, it blew him out of the water pretty well. That was kind of epic. But yeah, this was his house originally, and then it became a spot for his pet pig until something happened to it. We don't know. Holy moly! This is a lot. Speaking of a lot, this is a lot of furnaces. This is basically Jake's furnace room. Anytime he needs to do a bulk load of items, he just goes there. And his boathouse, which we have this boathouse not to let phantoms in, but we wanted to flex on Cody because again, we wanted to flex on Cody. Yes, we do that a lot. For some reason, I don't know. We just made a boathouse. I don't know. He wasn't able to make a boathouse, and he got angry at that, and it was kind of funny. Then here we have Quinn's Museum and Brothel. This is Noah's friend Quinn who joined for a short while. So we have Kyle Diamond, Red Bed Redemption. So this one needs explaining. Cody had a sheep that was red named Sheep Friend, and he died because Adam killed him because he got angry at him for something. The usual that happens in this world. And when he died, we used his red wool to make him into a bed. And Red Bed Redemption. It's a pun. It's really good. Triton of Temple Doodle, even though that's Trident. You nuts, you're souped, Cody Nibbers. Ha ha ha. Yeah, this museum is a big meme. I don't know what happened here. Big Boy Pant, that's a good one. Alright, this one needs explaining. So, on Noah's World, we had a whole big area that was just full of bamboo because there was a section of Noah's friends who just decided to make their own clan, and we had our own clan, and their clan made a lot of bamboo, and they were known as the Ooga Booga Niggas, and that was really funny. Gay pride flag, he got us all with that because we all put it in our houses when we defeated the end, but then just put one in here and called it a gay pride flag. So weird rock that moved. That's now in the water because we tried to mine it. I tried to mine it. Andy went to Jared. Wait, that's a Heart of the Sea. We need Heart of the Seas in this world. I'll remember that for later. But I can show you the dragon heavy stuff here. Right here. There it is. I drowned. Die. And holy moly. Oh, you got a trident. Give me that. Ah, dang it. Alright, but this is the water. This isn't part of the tour. Hang on. Hang on. Alright, here we go. So, continuing on with the waterfront district, after we took the end, this is my chorus fruit farm. Yeah, this is where you go to farm chorus fruit. And pop. Awesome. I like doing that. So then, of course, this is my OG boathouse. This is where we started the tour. And this is Kyle's house right here. Kyle's boathouse that he made to also flex on Cody. Yes, we like flexing on Cody. Speaking of flexing on Cody, we have Adam's boathouse that was used to flex on Cody. Yeah, he didn't use this at all. He just built this little thing, and then it was just there. And then this is our South Watchtower, which is the minecart to the waterfront district. And this down there, because we keep on spawning in Kyle's house through the nether, you just walk backwards and it's this big elevator that takes us right up here. And it makes it so much easier to get up from there. So I really like that. And this is the town square again. So now we can loop around this area. Actually, I can show you one more thing in Goodville. This I always forget about. This little area. That's kind of hard to read. Not the drug shop. That's what it's called. It's supposed to be dark because it's a drug shop, but surprisingly, no mobs ever spawn in here. So, yeah, this is where you go get your drugs, as seen from Drugs AF from Adam's house. Also, this horse ended up here. Oh, can I stop yawning, please? Can these phantoms stop spawning? Hey. Alright, but this horse up here, I don't remember exactly how it got up there, even though I was there when it happened, but Kyle has these torch poles that he uses, and somehow this horse just got up there. I think it fell on there somehow. It just came from the sky and just dropped on there. I don't even know how it happened. I don't know how it would have happened, but he's there now and he's chilling. Yeah. And this is our chicken farm that we use to farm chicken. But now Cody has made a KFC in Codyland that he needs chickens for. Oh, Cody. But this is the tunnel to the storefront district, and I thought the cross was missing, but that was just a cloud. This is Evan's house. We don't know what it is. Let's ignore it. This is the fishing hut. This is where you go if you want to fish for creepers, apparently. God. But yeah, we rarely use this because it's a fishing hut. Don't ask why there's so many crafting tables in there. You can jig for that. This was the first thing that was built in the storefront district, which is the stables. I built this because something I built over there that I'll show you shortly. But yeah, these are our stables. We had to put our horses somewhere, but this is the only horse that's here. It's Cody's horse, so nobody really cares. We would have had a skeleton horse in here, but somehow he died from suffocating in the wall when we got off of him the first time we put him in here. So that was really unfortunate, and we all cried. Well, just me and Kyle, because we were both there for that. Here's a nice looking fountain that Kyle made. Here's a nice looking house that Kyle made, which is our library. This is where we put all of our enchanted books, and by that I mean my enchanted books because I'm pretty much the only person who does it. But these tiers are based off of what level they go up to. So Flame in Aquafinity can only go up to 1, these go up to 2, these go up to 3, and so on. So they're not always going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one is you a gay man chest, which is just all of that. Somehow that happened. It was kind of weird. And then you go down here. We can read up on how this world came into being. So I guess I gotta reread this for y'all. Once there was one fuck. Once upon a time there was a god named Broad Goodman who created a world so delicious that he nutted into the soil, creating one of the biggest colonies to roam this blocky earth. When it all started, when some friends started to join the world, creating houses, tunnels, farms, XP farms, and yes, even a shit castle. I'll get to that one later. This colony is so great that it conquered the end, trekked into the nether, even killing the Wither. One day, a man named one oh moly. One day, a man named Raisin Brand 06, aka E Brand 06, that's Evan, decided to be a man of trickery and steal 2 whole stacks of diamonds and blame it on thinking we cheated. Long story short, that man dead as hell. True story, by the way. Not the dead as hell part. Nah, but for real though, he's still alive. Back to the story. Where was I? A couple gay jokes about Kyle's asshole later. We were faced with a real challenge. Cody is on a trip. Cody's on a trip because he has to go to New York and leave us, so some black people raided his house, breaking windows, jacking up his stairs, and clogging his toilet, and flooding his house. Moral of the story is, don't leave us, Cody. Sad face. And that's the story of this world, pretty much. That one, that was made by Adam. Yeah, it doesn't say it was made by Adam, unless you take it off the thing, but we're not going to do that. Yeah, it's that's not the whole story, but I mean, yeah, that's basically what's going on in the nutshell here. This is our third XP farm. I forgot to show the second one, but we can still get to that later. And this place is not correctly lit up. The second one that I made, though, is a lot better than this. I'll tell you that. But they're basically all the same thing. You just hit the zombie, usually with a stone sword or something, and you get XP off of them. Really easy. And it's a lot of sitting here AFK. It's like it's probably the least favorite thing to do in Minecraft, because you just sit there and do nothing while you get XP. You need a lot of XP in this game to get a lot of the stuff I get. So yeah, there's the fountain, and you go around here. This is Adam's restaurant that he really didn't finish. This was because we were having some fun the other day. But yeah, he doesn't finish a lot, quote unquote finish. I mean, this is kind of finished. There's tables here, and there's a kitchen, and that's really all you need. And there's even a drive-through that you really don't drive through. You just drive up to it, and you don't even drive up to it either. It's like you just walk up there and get it. There's no driving in Minecraft. I'm not sure if you knew that, but you've probably seen the church, and that is where this goes. This is our Borderlands arch, even though Jake, who built it, isn't even really a Borderlands guy. It was just complete coincidence. This is Churchill. This is our church. This is where we go to the PlayStation Church. As you can see, the X triangle, circle, and square. That's weird. It's like that could still be square, but it's circle. But yeah, this is our altar. This is where you get baptized if you want to get baptized, which you gotta get baptized. But yeah, Jake's not even really a religious guy. He just like built a church because churches look cool. And this is our confession booth. We even have a confession booth, which is awesome. And of course, you gotta go up here to see the big view of the whole city. Well, not the whole city, but a lot of it. A lot of it we still have to go yet. Um, yeah, a lot of this, a lot of what's going on here, a lot of gang shit. And going back down, let's move on to our next build, which is, I think, another Kyle's house. Yes. So that is just straight on over here. Over there, there's something neat there that I should show you guys later, which is coming up here shortly. But yeah, another one of Kyle's house that was supposed to be an outpost again, and it became an outpost. Good job, Kyle. And this down here connects to his underwater base there. And then this out here is a garden, because Kyle needs a garden at every single one of his houses, because that's how he gets food around here. And this out here I built, it is a maze, and I'm not sure if any of you recognize what kind of maze this exactly is. If you didn't gather already what this maze is, this is a maze from something fairly popular, especially seen if you go over here. Yeah, if you didn't gather what it is already, it's the buried maze from Black Ops 2 Zombies. And I made this whole thing. I made the gazebo here, which I just mined into the earth. Then I just mined down. That ravine just happened to be there. I didn't even do that. But yeah, this whole maze is an exact replica of what the buried maze is in Black Ops 2. I even have the doors where all the doors are supposed to be, and that glass case up there is what was in the path to the church. So yeah, this side over here, there's another lookout area. You can kind of see the maze there. But you go over here, then you can really see the maze, how everything is set up. And all these levers control the doors down there. So yeah, you can see, you can kind of solve the maze from up here. So you go through there, around there, and around that way. And you get to the end. And these are all the different combinations that you could have happen in your game of Buried. This one, it's basically the same thing, except you just go through there. It's a lot easier. Cool. Unless, I don't know. You can't really see it totally well, but I mean, if you were down there and looking at it, yeah, you'll see that it's basically the same thing. There was a lot of redstone trailing going all the way down there, so there's just a whole lot of spiders apparently. There's a whole lot of redstone going on here. These are to control all the doors, of course. I still have some cobblestone. I'm actually going to take this cobblestone because I need cobblestone. Die. Height. Bruh. Okay. Other than that, you go up here to our next building that Adam made. This is Adam's saloon. So as you can see, it's all made out of wood. And this is supposed to represent the bar from Red Dead in Valentine because of this card table at the corner of the room here. I haven't played Red Dead, so I wouldn't know. But I mean, I think this is just the way it resembles the card room, the bar. And then, yeah, there's this, not properly lighted, cool, Adam. Yeah, I'll let you figure out what that is. A lot of splinters, I'll tell you what. And next over here we have our park. Gonna go back to the storefront district. But yeah, this is like the cave park that I made. It's just a little thing that looks pretty neat. Somebody decided to mine the coal that was there for some reason. I don't know why they would do that. That's just stupid. And then nice little lookout for the fountain in the water. No, in the storefront district. That's what it's called. So this is the next district we're going to be looking at over here. So we should start making our way over there, but not before I show you Jake's Theater. Yep, that's a theater. This is tickets. This is where you get your tickets. You come through here. This is the concessions. You can sit down over there, wait for the thing to start. This is our theater. We made a little throne here because we were gonna kill Cody and it's off center. That's cool. But yeah, this is just like a normal theater. This is supposed to be the prop room, I guess. And there's this up on stage, and there's even a little pit area that you can go into, like when for orchestras playing, that kind of stuff. That's really neat. This is behind the stage what the lighting is. This is the redstone, and some dressing rooms that you would use if you were to use this theater. And then you're back up here. This is where these doors lead to. There's one more thing about the theater too, that all the lights that are in here, since there's redstones for lights, there's got to be the controls for lights, and that is where this room comes into play. So these all change the lights, so you can make the room completely dark. So you can turn on floor lights that is down there, pit lights, and bottom stage lights in the back there. Yeah, it's a little customizable, as you can tell. It's kind of neat. What? I think. Yeah, this is pretty cool though. The lights could have been placed better, but I mean, it's still really neat. And back, I didn't even notice this stairs before. Oh, this is just all redstone. Alright, that makes sense. On to the next area. Getting out of the theater now. This is a little docks. I use this a lot for boats. I always have a boat on me, and this is a little boat bridge that I made so you can get all around the city this way. I absolutely love phantoms. But yeah, that goes over there. And continuing on to our beach district, this is our beach. This is where we get our getaway. This is like the reception area for if you want to stay at the beach. This is where you get your admission. This is where you get your mats and your umbrellas and all your figurative stuff, because none of this actually exists in Minecraft. And yeah, it's just a generic house. This is one that I have created. And other than that, there's this little lookout area to this lake here. I wanted to make like buildings all around here, which I've kind of done. That one over there isn't really finished, but I'm not sure if I will be, or if I will be making something else over there. I don't know. But like, there's some changing rooms over here. Kind of weirdly placed, but you know, it be do that sometimes. And up here is my beach house, the thing that really started this whole thing off. I just wanted the beach house. This is kind of how it turned out to look like. And I don't know, it's kind of a community thing. And then this one, let's just get rid of these phantoms. This is my bedroom, my beach bedroom. Very nice. And yeah, that's a whole lot of that. Going down here, this is kind of my boathouse, because whenever you are next to water, you just gotta make a boathouse. You gotta. And continuing on this path over here, there's another beach house that Jake made. That's full of glass, but it's not really anything too special. Then this is where we captured our horses, our skeleton horses, or horse, until it died. This was just a natural shipwreck. We were going to do something with it, but we didn't really expand into the beach district too much. And our turd house, which I'll show you why it's called a turd house later. But this is like Kyle's mansion, beach mansion that he built. He copied this from a long time ago from another creation that he built, but it still looks pretty nice. over here in the PlayStation Minecraft. There's really nothing else over here. We didn't want to stray too far away from Goodville. So this is probably the furthest thing from anything. And there is a better way to get over to this lighthouse, which is that whole thing right there. But I am not doing that. I'm just swimming straight over because I have the boots to do so. So this is a normal lighthouse. Just a lighthouse, nothing too special. It looks kind of short, but it's still a lighthouse, and you can see it from a very far away. And yeah, nothing too special. I didn't do the cool lighthouse looking effect like you'd see on some things, and I just jumped off. Cool. I was supposed to sprint there, but it didn't sprint. That's epic. At least I have the boots to keep alive. Yes. But yeah, this is the tunnel that I was supposed to use to get over here, which just ends up kind of below the saloon a little bit. Yeah, there's a whole another path that goes around here and around the theater. Yeah. The big blue thing right there, that's the theater. That's the back of the theater. Ignore that though. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry. None of us are Nazis. We're not like that. We're just goofing around. This is Minecraft. And over here, ignore that building for now. We have this one right here, which is our little music room where you go to make music. We have each and every single block that makes noises. Kind of cool. And this is a cave that goes up to my beach house up there. But the big thing over here is the courthouse. This is where we put Cody to trial because he does bad things in this world that he needs to be tried for. There's a creeper in the audience. Ignore that. And he almost blew everything up. Yeah, you can't go over here. Nope. That's right. Court is adjourned. Alright. Yeah, but this is just a little courthouse that I made so we can put Cody on trial, and because it's aesthetically pleasing. There's the jail cells in back. Big hallways. Yes. Big hallways. Big hallways are nice. Alright, the creeper's gone. Oh, it's there. He's just hiding behind the hedges. You'll notice that like every single building that I make, there's these hedges in the corners of the map, which is pretty awesome. And then over here, just some office rooms for, I don't know, for just having something there and not ending abruptly. Yeah. I think I was supposed to... Not good. I thought I was supposed to put more paintings up. There's not a lot of different kind of paintings though. It's just those. So going around here, there's the unfinished building right there. But this, as you can see, it's a dam, and this is not like that. This was not like this when it originally was here, because as you can see, there's still grass there, and some trees are below water level, which doesn't happen in this biome. And that's because I raised the water level completely in this area, and it actually goes on for quite a ways over there. I made the water level increase throughout all of this area. So that is kind of neat. I thought we can do something kind of neat there, but I don't know. It's just kind of a thing that I built that maybe would be kind of cool. Who knows? And over here, we have somebody else's house. I used to work with a guy who went on this world, and he just made a house here, which is kind of new to Minecraft, but, you know, it doesn't look too bad. I don't think it looks too bad. But it's just kind of a normal house. He didn't stay on this world too long. He was just there for a little bit, and I think it was like 2 days that it was actually on. He made this in one day. This little spot that I made, this is what I made down here. That kind of looped around so it looks nice like that. And that's the thing there. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, here's Cody's houses there. We've looped back to the Merc District around that lava mountain. This is Cody's treehouse that he made. Oh yeah, and that shit castle. That is over there. That's the shit castle. Yeah, this is Cody's treehouse. This is he has a ladder here, even though you can climb up vines. Really cool, Cody. Um, but this is just a treehouse that he built when he was building. Kept on dying to fall damage, which I found funny. So every time he died to fall damage now, um, I just say, let's build a treehouse, just like you would say it. And yeah, it's kind of a lookout area. Moving onwards, we're back at the song. Yeah, I'm yawning again. Holy moly. And this is our legit museum. As you can see, the legit museum. This is where we collected all of our heads when we defeated the Ender Dragon and the other 3 mob heads. And just those, because we didn't have anything else to put in the museum. This down here, Kyle built docks everywhere. I actually built this one, but yeah, there's docks everywhere. That bridge over there, I built that. I make bridges. Bridges look nice. That fire has been burning there for a really long time. It's not been going out. And there's probably not any netherrack down there. This goes back to that storefront district over there. And if we continue on, there's another bridge that I made here that was supposed to go into this little place under the... It's supposed to be the cove. And yeah, this was a piston launcher thing that I made when that still worked, but for some reason they broke that, even though that was really cool to have. But I guess fun is not allowed here. And over here, another little lookout so you can see what's going on in this whole entire world. And a little thing here. This was here. This is the reason why I wanted to make this whole lookout over here. And Kyle just decided to drench it all with lava, so I kind of worked around that. And down here is, I think, the last thing in Goodville for now, is the mob spawner. There's a kitty down here. Yeah, but this is the main mob spawner that I used. As you can tell, it looks a lot better than the third one. This one is the second one. And over here is where you go to reap your rewards. So it's actually still pretty light up here, and it's dark in the room because I have these slabs here that blocks the light. And there's this here for just music. So I guess the last thing to show in this kind of area is that shit castle over there, which there's not much to it, but it's just more for looking at this side, but I can still go over there and show what's going on. I can show the goods. And yeah, this is Noah's creation. Noah doesn't really have a world. He was going to make an underwater base, but he got bored of that really quick. But yeah, we gave him all the dirt in the world, and we had him make a huge wall around. He's still in the process of making it, but he's trying to make all of this flat. And there's the turtle thing over here. I found out how you actually get the turtle helmets, and I just made a turtle farm like that. So that's there now. Breeding turtles is whack, by the way. Yeah, like I said, there's not much to this. Other than that, there's the paths that go on. This one goes to Codyland. That's just the path for walking. There's nothing to it. It's just walking down a huge path, which I'm going to take a much quicker route to go through. And that one, I'm planning on having to go to the end of the world in that direction, which I'm actually getting pretty close to doing. So that's exciting. So, yeah, I think that's all for Goodville. there's one more thing on this side of the map that I want to show off first, so I'm going to get there, and I'll get back to you when I get there. Oh yeah, and I didn't even show off the actual post office yet. I showed the mailboxes, but there were no post office. So the Shit Kingdom, this is how we deliver the dirt to Noah when he needs dirt. This goes to Cody's house, the copycat crib, as they called it. And I'm yawning again, holy moly. The motherfucking house with the toilet, that's Adam's place. The timeshare is Jake's place. The OG Niggas Boathouse, that's my place. And the badass underwater base looking house, that goes to Kyle, that I showed you what was in there. But yeah, that's just the system of minecarts, hopper, minecarts, and a comparator. Just to do that. So this is the storefront district over here. These are the stables. And if you can just keep on going out here, this is kind of my dark oak farm. I don't know if you want to say that. But yeah, I have a dark oak tree farm. That's just there. And there's a whole skeleton right here. Die. Die, boy. Awesome. World saving. That's cool. Alright. But in this direction, I had a huge plan to make this huge area that was completely secret until I was showing off what it was actually doing. I gotta find it. Where is it? I might just have to mine through. Actually, I think I have to have the thing in hand in order to actually activate it. Oh, there it is. There we go. So, this is the secret mansion. So, I have a couple things here that I show off. The yucky shit, spooky, motherfucking crack cocaine that Adam gave me. Pure forehead, that was a wither skull. Then we killed the wither. Wow, and fuck. What is this even? Projectile protection smite. Yep, that's fuck indeed. Yes, this is my lava mansion base. This took me a long time, and I even had this system where I gave everybody challenges that nobody knew anybody else had at the time, which I tried to do something there so they were all plotting against each other. I had Kyle steal some stuff. I had Cody place those signs. When we were showing this to Tyler, Cody kind of died, lost all of his stuff, and now that's still sitting there because he's a dumbass. And I had Adam just say weird stuff, which didn't last too long, but it was still kind of a cool thing that did. Cool thing that did. All right, that's a sentence. But what ended up happening there is Cody won because Adam and Kyle told each other, and yeah, that's how that went. And this is my room. I didn't fix those cobblestones up there. Yeah, all these rooms resemble kind of the same thing. All the rooms look like this, except my room. My room looks awesome. And yeah, I was at this place for a very long time. I had to mine this whole thing out, and I actually had to pick where everything was supposed to be, and I had to make it look good. And it ended up looking like this, which I am super happy with. Probably one of the best creations that I've made. And up here is, surprise, surprise, another lookout. Yeah. Looks pretty nice. And this is kind of outside. Oh yeah, there's the little island there that Jake made a suicide booth at. And I had a tree there that looked cool, but then he destroyed it all. Holy moly. And if you're wondering what that tower is over there, that is pretty much just my cobblestone dump. I have a bunch of excess cobblestone that I just decided to make something with. So I made that tower. And yeah, there isn't much else to it. I had these here when we all had dinner here. There's steak that fell from the ceiling that didn't actually work for some reason. And these made them go down into a pit of their death. And that was kind of awesome. So, down here, this is where they entered. You wait for the lava to go down. And, yeah, they enter from there. Super not obvious that it's there at all from the outside. But yeah, this over here, secret lever to get in, and then it's secret. Yes, very secret. There's also a spot behind these bookshelves. I'm not going to break it because that will remove the books. But there's a spot. Actually, you know what? I can. Because I have bookshelves in this here shulker box. But bookshelf cliche fulfilled. This goes under the fountain in the uh, storefront district. I can actually go there right now if I replace this here bookshelf in that shulker box. In that shulker box, I just have all my wood stuff. I have this on me pretty much at all times because it's super useful. And down we go. Little minecart that does not go to subway station because that would just make it super obvious that it's there. That would eliminate the whole purpose of it even being there. So that's that. Usually you're not supposed to go from that direction unless you're going to it, but I didn't have that closed. It was just open, and the spot to close it is right there as you just walk past here. And as you can see, we're back in the storefront district. So that's a really nice connection there. Other than that, that's pretty much everything in Goodville. That you've seen everything that Goodville has to offer. And there's a little sand quarry and just stuff to get resources over by the tower. Holy moly. Why are you up there? Get out of here. Bruh. Yeah. Yeah, that's the spot where the mansion was. And that whole lava mountain over there. My evil lair. It's pretty awesome. But I can show you the map that Goodville takes up. It's this whole thing right here. So you can see exactly what goes on in Goodville. You can look up anything like Cody's houses. That's the dome. The maze is up there. And my favorite map is up here because of that shit building that Kyle had. It's literally a turd. That's what that looks like. And now that's our turd building. It's kind of nice. This was supposed to be the shit castle up here. It's kind of cloaked though. You can't really see it because there's grass on top of it. And of course, this is just underwater. So then, now we are going to be going to Codyland, which this is what Codyland takes up so far. So that's where we're going to be going right now. So you pretty much just enter any portal in Goodville, and make sure you have a boat on you because once you enter here, there's not really much. It's just the pathway to go to Codyland. And this is the easiest route to get to Codyland. I've used this route many, many times to get resources from Goodville to bring over to Codyland. And this will take you into, again, Kyle's basement. Yes, this is Kyle's house, and it looks a bit different from Kyle's normal houses. Simple spell, and if you don't know what the book is, it is quite unbreakable. And yeah, it's just Kyle's house. The normal rooms that you would expect in this whole area, with an attic and a balcony, and of course his garden that he needs all the time. This is the first thing that was built here in Codyland. Cody's evil towers that you are supposed to see when you first enter Codyland, but you use the nether portal, so it really doesn't matter. Cody's pretty smart, everyone. You can definitely tell that. But yeah, this is his whole setup in here. If I can exit the doors properly, and there's nothing else in this tower. But you go over here, and of course, what do you see when you walk in? Penises. You know we had to build some Minecraft penises up here because that's what you do. This one is mine. It's the big black dick. It's a big black limp dick. Yeah. We're really mature, everyone. We went so long without building a penis in Minecraft, and we finally did it not too long ago. And it had to be in Codyland because, yes. And there's nothing in there. So, yeah, we just built penises because we do that to Cody. This is his KFC. That doesn't actually work. He says you just gotta talk to Raquisha, they'll give you chicken. It's a villager, Cody. How is that supposed to work? KFC biscuits? Give me a biscuit. He didn't give me a biscuit. This place is broken. It's literally bad. He says the chicken farm is working, but I ain't see it working in a while. Not gonna lie, Chief. This is Kyle's little park that he built. And, yep. You bet your Blart Vegas has bees, Tartlebarb 22. Yeah, Kyle's little garden. If you need any food, that's just there. And all around here, Kyle made a mine that they use to get resources that Cody didn't want, but it's super useful, so Cody's wrong. This upside down house, it's supposed to be an upside down house, but it just turned out to be a boat in Kyle's eyes. So I guess it's a boat now, but yeah, it's quite literally an upside down house. This is supposed to be the attic. But what I do in Codyville, I make one-day builds. This is one of my one-day builds. I just built a simple house, which took me one day. That's it. Just like that one up there. I built that. I build some weird stuff in Codyland. You can already see. I built the penis, upside down house, floating house, and this one is also mine too. But this is Kyle's little resupply base here. But yeah, again, another lava mountain. We would have expected. This is my bamboo area. There's another lookout over here. I could see the whole area of Codyland. It's not a lot yet. It's not as much as Goodville, but it's a decent amount. And onwards. That up there, that is also mine. That is Hugo's hut, which I'll show you later, once I'm done here. But here is Kyle's stables, where we have a fucking horse head ass. These are actually our skeleton horses. So we have Joachim, we have Despair, a hot piece of ass, and Asteed. This one's mine. I named him Asteed. We're all mature, as you can tell. And yeah, around here, I made a little Easter egg that it's just in the forest, but there's a bunch of nether portals here because sometimes Kyle's nether portal doesn't work and it doesn't take us there, and they just end up here. But up here, I made a little ritual circle. Yay! Just imagine walking in the woods and just finding this. It's pretty epic. I tried to make the smoke signal very apparent from Codyland, but it despawns from that far away, so that's kind of sad. But what can you do? Other than that, there's this whole desert over here that Jake has decided to make a. Well, he was going to make a Walmart, then we started making these penises, and now he's going to make a Dick's Sporting Goods. Because, yeah, he wanted to make a penis. That's how he's going to do it. So, Kyle's area here, this is a hotel. This is Testy Hut 1, and that is Testy Hut 2. This is Dick Towers for resting your chubby. Come on in, and yeah, that's the lobby. This is his elevator, his version of the elevator. So we got room 1, Big D's. That's my room. This is Soup Jesus. This is Jake's. This one is male on male sex, but the straight way is Cody's. And head ass PP is Adam's, and Thick Boy is Kyle. If you didn't pick it up already, Kyle has a thick ass, and we kind of joke about that. So that's that. Another lookout so you can see everything that's going on in Codyland. Codyland is such a weird. Don't name your place. If you name your place something land, you just make it sound like a child's place. it's weird. That's why I named my area Goodville, because that sounds better. And the last thing, the very last thing I have to show, maybe it's not. Maybe there's two things I have to show. I am just going to go straight into this one. Hopefully, Cody does not watch this far into the video to see what this is, because these are our bunkers. So this one down here is Kyle's bunker. Yeah, this is why we make water elevators, because ladders are not that fun. Alright, we're finally down here. And so this is just kind of a little bunker. It's not too much finished. That's because Cody's constantly playing with us and Kyle doesn't really have time to work on it. Other than that, you go in here, and this is my section of the bunker. So what happens here, close yourself in, and you're safe from any harm outside. There's no lever, so you can go back here. But that's okay, because I'll show you later. But this is like, I guess, a little farm that you could make if you wanted to survive down here. And these are beds. You can actually get in these beds, which is awesome. And there's another portal down here. So when the nuclear apocalypse is over, you just enter the portal. And then you exit the portal. And yes, here we go. Now we're back in Kyle's base. Awesome. It goes straight back to Cody Land. So yeah, I have a separate secret entrance for that. That is like in the water over there. But this was supposed to be Kyle's secret entrance, so we'll just patch that up. And now the last thing to show you all is Hugo's hut on the hill. So this path down here, that's the path that connects from Goodville to Cody Land that I showed you near the shit castle. This is just a simple minecart ride. It was very frustrating getting Hugo, the villager, through here and into his hut. And I don't exactly remember where Hugo is now. He's still alive. Somebody found him. But he's not in the hut like he was supposed to be. And I have no idea how he got where he got, wherever it was. So here you just end up in the cellar. You go up here and boom, you're in the hut. And as you can see, Cody Land is just straight out there. There's a little pathway to get down. You can kind of see the path that I made going from Goodville to Cody Land. Just goes straight across. And this is a little farm that I made up here because Hugo was the guy who, he's the farmer. He had the composter and he uses the composter for that. So that is everything in this world. Everything that we have done in this world. It's about a year worth of progress. So yeah, this took us quite a long time to build. We've been on this world. Every time we play Minecraft, we pretty much go on this world and try to make something new. And we even had time to go to like Kyle's and Adam's world, Noah's world, to build stuff on there. And yeah, this is like a year's worth of progress. So if this world gets deleted, that is going to be sad. In fact, maybe I can check how long this world's actually been going on for. I don't know. Maybe I can check later. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you like the video, like the video. If you like my other videos, make sure to subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you all later, and let's see me first. And bye.